Hey, what's up? This is Mike from Epic Future Space, and I just wanted to briefly respond to SpacevidCast Season 5, Episode 2. Welcome back, by the way. In that episode, Ben and Carrie Ann talked about how a lot of people have been saying that Brazil is going to be the next major space power. And I agree with Ben in disagreeing with that assumption, but I do want to talk about how Brazil could potentially be a major player. Now, Ben and Carrie Ann already talked about how they have their own launch facilities, the Alcantara Space Center, and they're really close to the equator, which gives you tons of benefits when trying to reach orbit. In my mind, what makes Brazil a potential major player is their partnership with Ukraine. Ukraine is one of the three countries that inherited the Soviet space program after the Soviet Union broke up. And they never stopped building rockets. They kept going. They have three different families of rockets. There's the Cyclone rocket, which is now retired, but they're building the Cyclone 4 rocket with the Brazilians. There's going to be a little bit of Brazilian hardware on it, and it's going to be launching from the Alcantara Space Center. They also have the Dnieper rocket, which is their small satellite launcher, which has launched the Bigelow Genesis 1 and 2 spacecraft. And then they have their Zenit launcher, which is actually pretty powerful. And not only can they launch it from anywhere on land, but the Ukrainian government is partial owners of the sea launch venture. So they can launch the Zenit from that sea platform just about anywhere they want. And they are pretty big. I mean, they have launched for so many other countries. Just last year, in 2011, Ukraine was number 5 in launch providers after Russia, China, the United States, and the European Space Agency. But still, they're in the top 5. They already are a major player. And they have lots of really ambitious plans coming up for the future. And it's not really Brazil that's going to be the major player, but Ukraine, which is going to be providing that stuff. And they're not going to be launching all of their rockets from the Alcantara, just Cyclone 4 at this point in time, but that could change. And this whole partnership has inspired other countries to hit them up. Like Argentina, for example, is going to Brazil and being like, yo, we want in on this. Venezuela has also expressed interest, and we might be witnessing the birth of a South American space agency modeled after the European space agencies. So there's lots of cool stuff there. And don't be so quick to dismiss Brazil and all these developments that are going on, because it could potentially be something pretty big in the future. So that's all I wanted to say. Thank you for watching, and remember, everybody, ad astra, to the stars!